Hey all, so new cycling trip, new preparation on a new bicycle. So this video is going to tell you how to prepare for a long distance cycling trip. So these are the stuffs which I am carrying on this trip this time with me. I'll share the full detail with you, what you need to carry and how to use it. So first of all, I think let's start with the sleeping because rest is very important. So this is a mattress which I'm carrying. This is the tent. So these are not two tents, these are one only. So this is the bottom part and this is the cover fly. So why I keep them separate? Because this is something which I use in multi-purposes. For example, in case of emergency, I can always cover myself or my bicycle with this. I need not to have a separate terpal or some other cloth. So whenever there is no shelter in condition of a rain, simply take it out from your bag and cover yourself including your bicycle. So I keep it separate always. And because this is the winter season, so I'm carrying a big sleeping bag this time. This is North Face sleeping bag. I purchased it almost 10 or maybe 15 years ago, but still it's going on very well and it's little big in size. So sleeping all set. Now let's see which clothes you will carry and how many. Let's find out. These are the clothes which I'm carrying this time on my cycling trip, and trust me, this is based on my experience. I'm traveling very light this time. Despite of this is a winter season, I'm carrying very less clothes. So this is something kind of a tip which I can share with all of you. On this trip, I'm carrying only 4 t-shirts. All of them are full sleeves t-shirts. Then I have a sweatshirt. This is nothing special. I purchased in 350 rupee there from Darjeeling and it's going on very well. It really protects you from the cold. Other than this, in case of a rain, I'm carrying these 3 things. This is the poncho which was given to me by Jalyan Enterprises there in Mundra and I'm still using it. This is the one which I purchased from Decathlon, 399 rupee. It's a wind cheater to protect from the rain your lower body parts or your shorts and shoes. I have this long pants. So these 3 things are there. This one works like a magic. In case during the winters, if you feel that 2 t-shirts are not really protecting you from the cold, then you can have over and above this. It's more than sufficient to protect you from any kind of a cold, especially during the cycling time, during the day. These are the undergarments. It has shock, underwears, banyan, handkerchiefs and all. So I'm keeping them separate. For the lower body part, I'm carrying 2 cycling shorts, so 1 and 2. This is a long pant. This will protect your legs in the winter. Other than this, there are 2 more long pants which I am going to carry along with me. Those are under wash right now, so there will be total 5 pieces. 2 cycling shorts. It will make you comfortable for sitting long hours on your bicycle saddle. Other than this, I'm carrying 2 caps and this lungi. I purchased it from Rameshwaram and let me tell you, this is multi-purpose. It's a towel and it is a changing room also. When you take a bath in the open place, you can cover it around and change your clothes. For the cooking, I have 2 sets this time because I'll be there in the jungle. So if I get the electricity, I will be using this electric kettle. This is from Sheffield Classic and this has this knob which can adjust the temperature. So it is a multi-purpose. You can use it for cooking and even making tea or coffee. So I'm having it from last 5 years almost and I paid 1250 rupees for this. When I have it, I don't need anything else. But in case when there is no electricity, then you have to switch to the Butane gas cylinder. This is from Hans. It's a 230 gram. 450 rupees the cost, and this is the stove over that. It's a very compact one. When you cook something on the stove, gas stove, then you need to have a proper cooking set. So I'm having this one. I paid 850 rupees when I purchased and very rarely used, though I'm carrying it always with me, but I use it very rarely. I prefer to carry this always. This is my energy drink and emergency food at the same time. So this is the Sattu. You can have it with sugar and with salt depending on your mood, because I have learned both the recipes. If you want to learn about them, then watch my previous video from Assam. So I think that's all for the cooking. It's more than sufficient. Now let's move on to the recording things. How will you record your journey? So this is something which I'm using for the recording purpose. I'm using my iPhone for the recording with 2 power bank, 10,000 and 20,000 mAh. with some cables, etc. I have got this small tripod base. This is to hold my mobile. Selfie stick. So this is a long selfie stick for Insta360, and then I have that tripod as well to take my third person shots. I'm also having a Insta360 camera which I'm using right now to record this video. So this is a newly purchased one which I'm having these days. I'll share more details about it. This is a very interesting story. You must have seen this bag with me on almost all the journeys. So this is my toiletry bag. It has everything required, the soap, powder, Odomos, and lots of things which you can use on a routine, like your toothbrush and paste and washing soap, etc. Now this is my cycle repair kit. It is a puncture kit, tire openers, some patches, a tube, a rake mark, loops for the chain, and these are the L keys, and this is the pump. So this is more than sufficient for my new bicycle. Earlier I used to carry lots of things, but nowadays, in fact these L keys are more than sufficient to handle my complete bicycle. But I'll be carrying few more, though I don't need them. For the bicycle, I'm also carrying an extra tube. These are my very old goggles. I purchased them in 2010 and I'm still having them. I'm carrying this inflatable cushion for the first time on my journey. I have never used, but I'm having it from last many years. So let's see how comfortable it will be this time. And I love this. You should have this one. This is a light which you can use while riding bicycle in the dark. And also you can use it in the tent at the night. So this is very handy and very useful. So instead of buying two separate lights, one for bicycle, one for the tent, better you invest in this one only. That's more than sufficient. We have covered where to sleep, what to wear, how to repair your bicycle and your electronics and camera, etc., along with your cooking. Now the question is, how will you carry them? These are the two bags which I have recently purchased, paying 12,000 rupee. In fact, my mom brought it from Australia. In India, the price is 22,000 rupees. By the way, this is one of the costliest thing which I have. Other than those two rear pannier bags, I also have two front pannier bags. These are my old bags which I will be carrying this time also. So there are two. I'll be using them on the front pannier. I'm also going to carry this trekking bag. This is very old one, but you know what? It has multiple benefits. Let me tell you how it is going to benefit you. You keep your mattress inside, your sleeping bag inside, along with your tent. So these all the things you can carry inside this one bag, and you can take them out whenever you want to sleep at night. So whenever you're planning to sleep, you don't need to open everything. Simply pick this bag from your bicycle because it has all the accessories or the stuff required for sleeping at night. One more new addition which I'm going to carry. So instead of having that orange color tirpal, this time I'm having this top sheet. This is almost half of the weight of that old one, and I'll be using this time for covering the bicycle with it, and I also use it as a top sheet for the shelter in case of a heavy rain. So there are two purposes of carrying it, and this is lightweight, as I said. So I think that's all. This is what you need to carry on your bicycle trip whenever you are planning. The purpose is to travel light. Don't fill all your bags with lots of stuff. If possible, carry very less things, because most of the things you can buy whenever required. So you need not to travel heavy. So that's all for now. Now we will meet on a new trip. Let's see where and how. I'll share the details later. Bye bye.